everyone, so today I have a review on the Fenty Beauty Foundation by Rihanna. As you can see, it's right here. So if you guys want to find out my thoughts on this foundation, the packaging, how it wears, all that kind of stuff, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, so I got my Sephora bag right here. Let's take this out. This is how the packaging looks. So on the side there's some writing and it says medium to full coverage for all, long wear, light as air, which I've used this foundation before, so that is very true. It is so light and it's just freaking beautiful. But I'm not going to talk too much about that because this is a review, so I'm trying to be unbiased here. Then on the front it just says Fenty Beauty by Rihanna. I think the packaging is really cute. It's kind of like spray paint-ish. Then on top it has my shade, which I got $1.90, and then it has like a little swatch of it. So let's open this bad boy up. I'm having a little bit of difficulties. I don't want to rip the actual box. Like, I don't want to damage the box, but okay. Too late, I damaged the box. So it says shake well right here. When you open it, there's like a little white tab. It just comes off like that. This is my first review, guys, so if it's trash, please bear with me. Okay, so when you open it, it looks like this. Just kind of like blurred out, which it does that to your skin, so it makes sense that's what they chose to do the packaging as. And then it just says Fenty Beauty right here. Super cute. And then it's just like plain white. Then on the back it says shake well. And it has 1.08 fluid ounces. So I'm just going to compare this to one of my other foundations, the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. Okay, so this foundation has 1 fluid ounce, so it's pretty average, has like a little tiny bit extra in there. This foundation retails for $34, which honestly is not that much compared to a lot of other high-end foundations. The Hourglass Vanish foundation I had recently purchased was $46, so I think honestly $34 is not that bad, especially for like a foundation that's in Sephora. I don't know, like I feel like this foundation bottle is not super appealing to me, but like I guess that doesn't matter too much. I wish the cap was a different color. I don't know, I just feel like this is gonna get dirty easily. It has a pump, which is really nice because I like when foundations have pumps. It just makes it a lot easier for application. I went ahead and got a sample of the Fenty primer just so I can see how it works with this foundation because I've yet to try it. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this foundation. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go in with my Cetaphil moisturizer. I almost said foundation, like this is most definitely not a foundation. And then I'm gonna mix it with the Fenty primer. Well, let me just say I swatched this on my hand at Sephora because I just wanted to see how it felt, and it just made my hand feel so soft and like velvety, like, so I'm really excited to be trying this. Okay, so it has like a little bit of like a nude tint to it. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell on camera, but hopefully y'all are able. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this moisturizer in my hand and then mix it with a little, okay, I grabbed way too much primer. I was gonna say a little bit of primer, but then I like grabbed a lot of it. And then I'm just gonna put this all over my face. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the moisturizer alone on this part of my face because I want to feel how the primer like actually feels by itself, just on my forehead. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of this primer and put it on my forehead. Y'all are probably like, oh yeah, her forehead's huge, she needs a lot more primer than that. But I don't. This is sufficient. This little scab on my nose looks so ugly. I'm sorry guys, just excuse me. Today I look a hot mess, my hair is a mess, but I wanted to film this review for y'all. So I'm just gonna feel my face because I want to see how it feels. Okay, it feels a bit like sticky, which I like when primers feel like that. I just feel like it means my freaking foundation is really gonna stay on, and it's really moisturizing, which is also a plus. Before I apply the foundation, I'm gonna be using my MAC Painterly paint pot just on the areas where I have like a lot of redness. I just like doing this before my foundation. I think it makes like a huge difference. So on my nose, my foundation tends to like kind of slip off there, so I feel like this step is just something I really think is necessary. Okay, so I'm just going to apply this using a Beige Cosmetics concealer brush. I just really want this to be like a full beat face so we can really see how the foundation works with other products, because that's something really important to take into consideration before buying a foundation. And I just dropped a lid for this. I swear I'm such a klutz. I don't know why I have any subscribers because my videos are a hot mess. I'm just gonna apply it onto my finger. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dap it on. Okay, so I know in one of my previous videos I said that this foundation kind of dries fast. It really doesn't. You can just apply it all over if you want. It's really up to you. Alright, if you guys want to see how it looks after the foundation was applied, the pump looks like that. I don't know, I'm a clean freak, so I guess I pay attention to weird stuff like that. What should I wipe my hand off on? I'm gonna just wipe it off on this. Shout out to Sephora. So I got my exam beauty blender here, which the tip got chopped off. Don't ask how, I really don't know. And I'm just gonna start tapping this into my face. Sorry, I just like to do weird voices, so just excuse me. I just love this foundation so much because it like really blurs out your imperfections, should I say. It has such a really nice finish to it. It is a soft matte finish. I don't know why, but this foundation's looking a bit patchy and this has never happened to me. So I'm like, what's going on? I don't know if it's the primer or what, but I'm gonna zoom y'all in so you can see. It just looks really patchy. I don't know if that's my fault or not, but I don't know. It just, bruh. Am I gonna have to return this foundation too? Like, what is going on? My pores are showing a lot right here. I don't know if you guys are able to see. Okay, so my camera just stopped by itself. Like, I have no idea why. But I'm just still here blending out my foundation. Okay, guys, I'm gonna just finish blending out this foundation, and once I am done, I'll be right back because I don't want to just sit here blending for 10 years and bore you guys to death. Okay, guys, so I did blend it out a lot more, and it does look a lot better than before. But I mean, I don't know, I'm still not loving it like how I usually do. I don't know if it's just the primer or what, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more just so I can see how this foundation looks when I like build layers on top of each other. Okay, now that I built this second layer on top, it doesn't really look patchy. That's a little bit weird. I'm a little bit confused. I'm still having a little bit of patchiness on my forehead, but I don't know if it's just because my skin is a little bit dry. But I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom y'all in so you can see how it looks now that I've built it up. I feel like this foundation is a little bit too warm for me. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and just conceal where I normally do. So I did do my normal baking routine, and then I did fill in my eyebrows a little bit just because I am doing like a full face foundation. So I'm like, yeah, I'd probably look a little bit weird if I didn't fill in my eyebrows. Okay, so now I'm just going to be contouring my face. Alright, and then I'm just going to go ahead and spray some Fix Plus. You know your girl couldn't forget about highlighting. Alright, and last but not least, I'm just going to set my face with some NYX setting spray. And now I just wanted to discuss some of my final thoughts just to let y'all know. So I really do like this foundation. It was just acting a little bit weird today with, I think it was because of the primer or maybe because of my skin, but every other time I've worn it, it's just looked beautiful. It just blurs out your imperfections. My skin type is more combination to dry. More in my T-zone is where I get dry. And especially in the winter months, that's when I get super dry. Like, it's just disgusting. I get all crusty and just, no. Overall, I really like this foundation. I think it has a really beautiful finish. I think it works for a lot of skin types, and I really appreciate the fact that Rihanna came out with so many foundation shades. Like, a lot of companies are lacking in that area, and Fenty Beauty is definitely not. Definitely do suggest you guys try out this foundation. Definitely pick up a sample of it just so you can see how it works with your specific skin type before you go ahead and purchase it. I always like to do that with like basically anything I buy. I really hope you guys enjoyed this review on the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'll see y'all in my next one.